Now this place is called Jason, which is a little cafe on Bree Street, supposedly incredibly trendy. But we're not going to be here very long because we've hooked up with a couple of guys on a couple of Triumphs and we're going to head up Signal Hill. We're meeting up on Bree Street because this is where the Bree Street bikers hang out. They're a bunch of lads into vintage motorcycles. Today I'm with Gareth and Andrew, and they're going to take me up one of the most spectacular city roads in the world. Normally it would be me on the old British bike, and it feels a bit wrong that I'm doing this on my massive Austrian KTM. In Cape Town, one of the great things to do is to go up Table Mountain. Or like us, you go up Signal Hill for the view of Table Mountain. On the way up, you look over the ocean to Robben Island, and then, well, just look at it. Now look, right, that was one of the shortest, but one of the most beautiful rides I've ever done. Guys, do you ever get bored of it up here? I mean, look at the views.
It's difficult to get bored of Table Mountain, especially because every day is like a different season. And you even just can come up here for a quick 1 minute ride, you know, during the day. You can't get bored of it.
Yeah, the greatest thing is that it's either like the last stop before you head home or even on your way to work, you know. But you can go whatever side of the mountain you want, and you're treated. You know, we're blessed to live in this place.
Jason here wasn't riding with us because he fell off his speed triple just recently. But you're on the mend, mate, aren't you?
I am. I'm on the mend.
Good.
Definitely.
Now look. Why are you three into Triumphs?
It's just such a classic bike. It's awesome. You get onto it and it's just a wonderful machine just to be on, and it feels great between your legs, you know.
Also,
She said.
the bike's also got such a beautiful history, you know. It's got that Steve McQueen angle. It's got thousands of versions of people's dads and uncles come up to you and they're like, oh my God, I had this bike, you know, when I was your age. And it's just got a classic culture to it.
Guys, what's it like living in Cape Town? For us, we come here, we see these views, it's absolutely stunning. What's it like to live here?
It just gets better and better. Every day there's like a different angle of the city, new bit that kind of surprises you, you know?
Absolutely. I think we're all lucky enough to travel a bit, you know. But every single time you fly into the airport again and you ride the streets of Cape Town again, you just realise you're back home, and it's a good place to be, you know. And although you might have great aspects in other cities, it's very difficult to find the package that Cape Town offers. South Africa is a place to come and visit. It's such a diverse destination. You know, you got a very colourful history. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But you know, that said, there's a story to this place. You know, there's just so much going on. So whatever you're really into, coming as an outsider, there's something for you.
Can I add one more thing?
You can add as much as you want.
The funnest thing is that you travel around locally, like from the west coast and then up the east coast. And whenever we're road tripping or riding, Hannah, my girlfriend, saying to me, oh, this looks like Greece. And then half an hour later, oh, it looks like southern France. And then half an hour later, oh, it looks like Croatia, because there's so many different regions, winelands and savannah, and then you're in the mountains, then you're in the river. So it's just like, if you want to see a huge range of spaces in like a short time, South Africa's got that.
And I've ridden most of those landscapes in the last month. But coming back to the big city, I'm reminded that this is a place where history and politics matter. The future for South Africa, what do you think that's going to be?
People don't realise how many people are actually very young in South Africa. So I think that 50% of people are like under the age of 20. So in the next couple of years, we're going to have a mass of young people, so much energy, so much fresh perspective, and I think people are kind of taking on responsibility. It's not somebody else's problem to fix South Africa. It's a South African problem and a South African issue to start loving your own country and realising what we have. So that's what's really interesting about the future, I think, for me.